Hello everyone, welcome to Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we're going to continue with our Action PC 1980 football tournament Sweet 16 round. The New England Patriots against the Los Angeles Rams. Both were play-in game winners to reach the Sweet 16. In 1980, the New England Patriots went 10-6 and would just miss the playoffs. The Los Angeles Rams in 1980 would go 11-5 and make the playoffs, coming off their Super Bowl year in which they lost to Pittsburgh. They would not make it back to the Super Bowl as they would lose in the playoffs. But in our one and done Action PC 1980 football tournament, the Patriots advanced with a play-in victory over the St. Louis Cardinals 38-10. While the Rams defeated the New York Jets 42-28, Vince Ferragamo threw for over 300 yards. Who will advance to the Elite Eight? We shall see in a span of a short time. The Rams won the kickoff, and they have elected to receive. Ray Malavasi is their head coach, and the computer AI of Action PC will be doing all the coaching for them. Ron Earhart and myself will be coaching the New England Patriots. Let's get to the starting lineups and the football game. For the New England Patriots, on offense, the running backs are Ferguson and Tutupu, Morgan and Jackson, the wideouts, Russ Francis, the tight end. From Kansas State, Steve Grogan's at quarterback. The tackles offensively, Wheeler and Jordan. The guards, two very good ones, Hannah and Sam Adams, and the center is Lankaitis. For the Los Angeles Rams, the running backs are Bryant and Peacock, wideouts Denard and Waddy, tight end is Hicks. Quarterback Vince Ferragamo, tackles are France and Jackie Slater. Guards are Hill and Hara, the center is Saul. Patriots play a 3-4. The defensive ends are Julius Adams and Tony McGee, The nose tackle is Sugar Bear Hamilton. The outside linebackers are Schultz and Hawkins. The middle linebackers are Nelson and Golick. In the defensive backfield for the New England Patriots, at cornerback, two excellent ones, Haynes and Claiborne. And the safeties are very good also, Fox and Sanford. The Los Angeles Rams play a 4-3. The defensive ends are Youngblood and Dreyer. The defensive tackles, Brooks and Fanning. Outside linebacker, Brzezinski and Youngblood, as that's Joel and Jack. Middle linebacker, Reynolds. Defensive backfield, cornerbacks, Thomas and Perry. Safeties, Nolan Cromwell. You got to stay away from him. He's a ball hawker. And Johnson. You can see that Thomas and Cromwell in that defensive backfields are both 10 out of 10 defenders. Here at the stadium, in the chat, we have Phanomatic and the original Grognard. Check out those two wonderful channels. Original Grognard with military strategy and some sports. And Phanomatic's going to be doing, at some point in time, some History Maker golf. We are at Anaheim Stadium, 73 degrees. Clear skies, the wind 0 to 10 miles per hour. The Patriots will be kicking off to the Rams. Back deep for the Rams, Hill. The short men are Sully and Gooman. Once again, I will be coaching the Patriots. I always coach the Patriots no matter what. Normally I coach the lower seed, but not in this case. And actually, the Patriots are the lower seed. And the Action PC football engine, sim engine, will be coaching the Rams. Here's the kickoff, and the ball game is on its way. The winner goes to the Elite Eight. And the return is brought out past the 25. It's a 24-yard return from Hill, brought down by Fox. And let's change the view of it. I was playing some college games offline, and they don't have all the proper numbers, so I used the ratings. So let's go to game preferences real quick. Field display. uniform numbers. And okay. And there we go. So the Rams are going to come out in an I formation as they have it 1st and 10 on their 28. Dave Little's also joined us in the chat. Hope all is well. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. Ferragamo's under center. The up back is number 34, Peacock. Behind him is Cullen Bryant, excuse me. The wideouts are Denard and Waddy. The tight end is Hicks, number 81 to the top of the screen. Patriots in a 3-4. And we're going to play tight man coverage. Tight man coverage, play our defensive line inside splits. And we're going to play basic. The ball's given to number 34, and Steve Nelson from his middle linebacker position swarms all over Elvis Peacock. No gain. Great tackle by Steve Nelson as we're in a man 3-4 basic, as the Rams do like to throw the ball and throw the ball quite a bit. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the Los Angeles 28. Split backs now, Bryant and Peacock. Denard and Waddy, the wideouts. Hicks, the tight end. Ferragamo under center. We'll stick with our 3-4. Tight man coverage, as we believe our cornerbacks can cover their wideouts. You can see Preston Denard is a 5. Mike Haynes is a 9. Billy Waddy is a 5. Claiborne is a 7. Victor Hicks is a 3. Fox is a 5. This is where they'll try to attack us with Cullen Bryant out of the backfield. He's a 7 out of 10 receiver. And Elvis Peacock is a 4 out of 10 receiver. So 2nd and 10. Tight man coverage. We're going to show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. And we're going to play pass. And we're going to double Billy Waddy on a medium. Pass. Ferragamo back to pass, looking, throws to deflected away by Claiborne as he tried to jump the route. As Ferragamo was going for Billy Waddy, and we had him doubled. So good defensive play call there by the Patriots. 3rd and 10 from the Los Angeles 28. Big moment here for the Patriots defense to get off the field and get that offense on there. Split backs for the Rams. Bryant and Peacock. Wideouts, Denard and Waddy. Hicks is the tight end. Ferragamo under center. The Patriots on 3rd and 10 will switch to a 3-3 nickel. They'll bring in an extra defensive back. And we will play tight man coverage. And we'll show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. And we're going to double Denard and Waddy, because we can only double one. We're going to double Waddy once again. We're going to play pass. Ferragamo back to pass. Throws complete to Denard on the other side. That's going to be a first down brought down by Michael Haynes. Haynes did not get a good bump on the line of scrimmage. Oh, shoot. Thank you. I have the wrong screen up. Thank you. We'll have to fix that. Hold on a moment. Wrong screen up. There we go. We still had the other screen up. Anyway, we'll just show you what happened. On 3rd and 10, Ferragamo hit number 88. Preston Denard for the first down. So it's 1st and 10 at the Los Angeles 49. Split backfield. Bryant and Peacock. Denard and Waddy, the wideout, takes the tight end. Number 81, top of the screen. And we will play man coverage run. Ferragamo's going to give it to number 32. And number 32, Bryant is swallowed under. Front 7 swarms all over Cullen Bryant. And another tackle for Steve Nelson. as we had a little technical difficulties to start off the game. We had the wrong screen up in OBS. So 2nd and 11 here for the Rams on their 48. Ferragamo under center, split backs, 2 wideouts, and the tight end, number 81. Hicks to the top of the screen. Patriots counter with their 3-4. And this time they're going to blitz Nelson right up the gut. Tight man coverage pass. Ferragamo on the counter gives it to number 34. And picking up 6 yards is Peacock, brought down by Rod Schote. And that's Schote's first tackle. So they mix it up a bit as Elvis Peacock goes right by the blitzing Steve Nelson on the trap right. Brings up a crucial 3rd and 5 here on the New England 46. Ferragamo's in the shotgun. The lone back with him is Cullen Bryant. Remember, he's an excellent receiver out of the backfield. Wideouts, Denard, Waddy, and Miller. 3 wideouts on the field with the tight end Hicks. Patriots will counter with a 3-3 nickel. Tight man coverage. And they will blitz Steve Nelson once again. And Schote will spy Vince Ferragamo. And pass. Shotgun, Ferragamo back to pass. Looking, intercepted by Nelson! Nelson intercepts the ball! Nelson intercepts the ball on the blitz. He read Ferragamo's eyes, dropped back, and picked off the ball. Unbelievable play by the middle linebacker, Steve Nelson. The Patriots will take over 1st and 10 on the LA 31. Let's watch that replay. Again, when you do a replay in Action PC football, the colors change to the opposite team. So we'll just on a turnover. And there it is, Ferragamo. Nelson just dropped back. He started to blitz and saw the quick hitter coming, dropped back, picked it off. And the Patriots take over 1st and 10 on the LA 31. If you're thinking about getting any Action PC games, they're all on sale, as he has his Christmas sale. Also, if you are purchasing anything, any purchase, make sure you click on, go check out the Christmas specials. He has 6 free things. Click on it. You get them all for free, regardless if you have the game or not. So if you only are buying the football game, right, he has a couple of football, one or two football freebies in there. You know, he has a freebie for each of his sports. Click on it. You can buy a thing. You can buy something. When you buy the game, you click on the freebie. You're getting the 1950s best teams of the 1950s for football. And if you have baseball, it's you have to click on the freebies. It's called Christmas Specials, and they're free. He gives away 6 free files for one of each of his sports. All right, 1st and 10. Steve Grogan under center, and the backfield. We're going to go I formation. The up back will be Mosey to Tupper. Behind him will be Vegas Ferguson. The wideouts are Stanley Morgan and Harold Jackson. The tight end is Russ Francis. And we're going to give it to Vegas Ferguson on the off tackle left on 1st down. There goes Vegas Ferguson, and he is brought down for a loss of 1. Great penetration by the front 7 of the Rams. Tackle by Larry Brooks. So it'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Mosey to Tupu on the dive. 2nd and 11. They give it to Tupu. He's up back, and he is smothered. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the Patriots trying to go a little ground and pound. It has been unsuccessful. And they're not even in John Smith field goal range yet because he stinks. So it's a big 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. They will go with a 3 wide out set, the New England Patriots. Something they probably didn't do in 1980, but we're going to do it. And the lone back will be Andy Johnson. Very good receiver out of the backfield. He's a 5 rating. Grogan will be under center. The 3 wideouts are Morgan, Jackson, and Pennywell. The tight end is Russ Francis. And we're going to go screen to Andy Johnson on 3rd and 11. And Johnson has it. Has some blockers out in front of him. And Johnson is close to that first down. Oh, he's a few inches short. Johnson struggled for every last inch, and he just comes up a few inches short. Pat Thomas saves the first down at the moment. 4th and inches, 70% here for John Smith to make it. I've watched him miss 85% chances. It is 3rd and inches. Grogan will call his own number on the sneak. 4th and inches. We're going to continue with the play. And Grogan he's close to it. Did they move? Yes! They move the chain. Steve Grogan on the sneak. Fanning will be credited with his 2nd tackle. And the Rams are in a 4-2 nickel basic, doubling Stanley Morgan. So the Patriots will stick with the 3 wide out set of Morgan, Jackson, and Pennywell. The tight end is Russ Francis. Andy Johnson will come out of the game. And Don Calhoun will come in. Don Calhoun. Play action fake, run counter. 6, 4. Pitch right, Calhoun. Calhoun does not get around the end the way we wanted. He does pick up 3 yards, and he is tackled by Fred Dreyer, who'd go on to a TV career. And that's Dreyer's first tackle, so it'll bring up 2nd and 7. Patriots continue to play with the 3 wide out set. Francis is the tight end. Calhoun is the running back. Trap left, Calhoun. And there goes Don Calhoun. He got the first down. Great blocking up front. You could see the blocking from Wheeler and Hog Hanna. Calhoun picks up 9. And it's 1st and goal for the Patriots on the LA 8. Bob Brzezinski with a touchdown-saving tackle. Patriots will stick with their 3 wide out set. And Russ Francis at tight end. Trap left once again, Don Calhoun. And there goes Calhoun. He's in the score! Touchdown, New England. They capitalize on the pickoff by Steve Nelson of Vince Ferragamo. And Calhoun goes in from 8. Again, great blocking on that left side of the line for the Patriots, led by John Hanna. And let's watch that touchdown run. There goes Calhoun. My God, you, me, your grandmother, grandfather, the grandkids, we could have all ran through that hole. Great blocking up front. 6-0 Pats. And here comes John Smith for the extra point. As everyone says, an Our Father, in hopes that he puts it through the uprights. The snap, the place, the kick, and he puts it through. 7-0 Patriots. So they capitalize on the Steve Nelson interception. And with 7:42 to play, the Rams here at Anaheim Stadium find themselves behind by a TD. Smith will now kick off. Back deep is Hill. Short men are Sully and Gooman. And here's the kickoff. Fielded around the 10. Oh my! That Patriot almost go all the way! Drew Hill! Finally the touchdown-saving tackle by Zamberlin. That's a return of 74. So here come the Rams with a vengeance after that Patriots pickoff and subsequent touchdown on the Calhoun run. A 74-yard kickoff return gives the Rams 1st and 10 on the New England 16. Patriots sideline none too happy with that coverage. Here's the replay of it. Here's the kickoff. Good blocking. He breaks 2 tackles, actually, and Zamberlin once again makes the touchdown-saving tackle. I formation for the Rams. The up back is number 34, Peacock. Behind him is Bryant. Wide out is Denard. They go with a 2 tight end set of Hicks and Nelson. The Patriots are going to counter with their 3-4. Schultz will spy the quarterback. We're going to play our defensive line, tight inside splits, tight man, everyone up on that line, and we're playing run. Ferragamo gives it a number 32 And that's Cullen Bryant, and he is smothered under after struggling for 2 yards. Hawkins for the Patriots is going off the field. He looks like he's going to be out for a couple of plays there. As Dave Little says, not much faith in John Smith. No, not much faith at all in John Smith. So it'll be 2nd and 8 from the New England 14. 7:30 to play in the first quarter, 7-0 Patriots. Split backfield of Bryant and Peacock. Wideouts Denard and Waddy. Hicks is a tight end. Ferragamo under center. Patriots will play tight man coverage. They feel their cornerbacks can cover the wideouts, though Preston Denard has burned Michael Haynes already. And we're going to have Schultz spy the quarterback. Steve Nelson will delay blitz, and we're going to play tight man pass. And it's a give to 34, and he breaks a tackle, but Haynes comes down and brings him down after a 12-yard gain. Peacock was breaking away and going into the end zone, but Michael Haynes came across the field and saved the touchdown for now. As they went off tackle right, Patriots are playing pass and blitzing Nelson. So now it's 1st and goal from the New England 2. New England will go with a 4-3. Take a linebacker off the field and bring a lineman onto the field. Tight man coverage. Goal line. Ferragamo, touchdown! He hands it off to Cullen Bryant. Cullen Bryant goes to his right, and he is in on the trap right. Good blocking by the Rams offensive line. It is now 7-6. Let's watch that replay. Excellent blocking on that right side. And here comes Frank Corral with the extra point to tie it up. So the huge kickoff return. And we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. The snap, the place, the kick, and Corral bangs it through the center. And with 6:36 to play in the first quarter here in Anaheim Stadium, it is 7-7. Corral will now set the ball up to kick off to the Patriots. Back deep is Ivory. The short men are Brown and Courier. The return is put on by the Pats. Here's the kickoff by Corral. Fielded at the 5 and brought out to...
Illegal block. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
So Ivory's 30-yard return will go for naught as Roland James is called for the illegal block. And the Patriots will start 1st and 10 on their 9. Steve Grogan back out under center. It is Tutupu and Calhoun. We're actually going to go Ferguson and Calhoun. We're going to go with our 2 best backs in the split backfield. And we have Morgan and Harold Jackson, the wideouts. Russ Francis is the tight end. Play action fake. Play action fake. Medium out. Medium out to Russ Francis. Play action fake. Grogan back to pass. Looking. Intercepted by Cromwell and quickly blocked down. Oh my Lord. Nolan Cromwell steps in front of that pass that was slated for Russ Francis to the sideline. He returns it for 5 yards. He is tackled by, I believe Francis got him. And here come the Rams. So the Patriots came out throwing to try to catch the Rams off guard, but they didn't catch Cromwell off guard. Rams in the red zone with that pick. 6:20 to play in the first quarter. Chance to take the lead here for the Rams. 7-7 ball game. Patriots go back to their 3-4 Rams split backfield. 2 tight ends set. The backs are Bryant and Peacock. The lone wideout is Preston Denard. The tight ends are Hicks and Nelson. Vince Ferragamo, who's also thrown a pick, is under center. Patriots will have Schultz spy Ferragamo. Man coverage run. And they pitch it out. Number 34. And Schultz brings down Peacock. Gain of 9. Peacock should have probably stayed to the out, but he cut back to the middle. And that gave Schultz an opportunity to tackle him. Great blocking by Rich Saul up front for the Rams. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the New England 7. Again, the 2 tight ends set for the Los Angeles Rams split backs. Ferragamo under center. The lone wideout is Preston Denard. Tight man coverage. And they'll play their defensive line in tight. And Schultz and Nelson are going to blitz this time. And we will play basic. And the blitzers get to him! Did he get the first? Gain of 2. And they do pick it up, and Sugar Bear Hamilton will go off the field. He's going to be out for a few plays. The tackle by Julius Adams. A nice piece of short yardage running by Cullen Bryant, who is now 4 carries, 5 yards, and a touchdown, but he did pick up the first down there as he got past the blitzing linebackers who thought they had him stood up in the backfield. So 1st and goal from the 7, and in for Sugar Bear Hamilton is Richard Bishop. And we're going to go with a 4-3 set. So it'll be Steve McMichael, the future Chicago Bear. He'll play on the Super Bowl team against the Patriots in '85. Bishop, Tony McGee, that's not the right picture of Tony McGee, and Julius Adams. Ferragamo under center. Split backs of Bryant and Peacock. 2 wideouts now. Denard and Waddy. The lone tight end is Hicks. Tight man coverage. Short zone. Goal line. Ferragamo gives it to number 32, and he is smothered under. Bryant with no place to go. They try to go trap right once again, and the Patriots front 7 says, we've seen this movie before. So it's 2nd and goal from the New England 5. Split backs. The lone tight end Hicks to the top of the screen. The wideouts for the Rams, Denard and Waddy. Ferragamo under center. Tight man coverage. Tight man coverage. Actually, we're going to go short zone. Short zone again. And we're going to show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Schultz spying the quarterback. Short zone, goal line. Ferragamo gives it number 34. Peacock, and Bishop brings him down. It's a gain of 3 as Peacock went trap right, so they continually run at that right side of the Patriots. And it's now going to be 3rd and goal from the New England 2 with 4:42 to play in the first quarter, 7-7 ball game. Rams trying to take advantage of that Steve Grogan interception. And you can see Slater is a 6-run blocker. Hare is an 8-run blocker. And then they have the tight end up there. He's a 4-run blocker. Against a 5 and a 5. We're going to shift our line left. Tight man coverage. Goal line. Ferragamo throws incomplete. Ferragamo was going to Hicks, and Hicks dropped it. As he was waiting for the kaboom, he took his eyes off the ball, and he dropped it as Fox was right about to lay him out and dislodge him of the ball in the end zone before his feet came down, and he dropped the ball. And here comes Corral for the field goal that will put the Rams up 10-7. And we will play watch the fakes, the snap to place the kick, and Corral puts it through on the short one. So the Rams do capitalize on the turnover by Steve Grogan. It's now 10-7 Rams with 3:57 to play in the first quarter. Corral will kick off. Back deep is Ivory. The short men are Brown and Courier. Here's the kickoff. 3 yards deep, and Ivory will down it. The Patriots will start 1st and 10 on their 20. Once again, the split backfield for the Patriots of Calhoun and Ferguson. The wideouts, Morgan and Jackson. Russ Francis, the tight end. Grogan tried to force one in, and Cramwell picked it off the last possession. And Steve Grogan's under center. Play action fake, run counter. Pitch right to Don Calhoun. We're going to continue with the play. And there's the pitch. Calhoun cannot get around the corner for no gain. Stood up by the lineman and then swept under. by Bob Brzezinski, and that's Brzezinski's second tackle for the Rams. So it's going to be 2nd and 10, 3:51 left in the first quarter, 2nd and 10. Short and quick to Stanley Morgan, 2nd and 10. Incomplete, trying to jump the route was Pat Thomas. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 now. 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. Ferguson will go out. Andy Johnson, the receiving back, will come in. So Andy Johnson, a 5 receiver out of the backfield, and Don Calhoun, a 4 receiver out of the backfield, are in the game. Screen to Andy Johnson. We will stick with the play call. Grogan under pressure. Incomplete. As Fred Dreyer was applying the pressure, Grogan running for his life. And it's incomplete. 3 and out go the Patriots. Steve Grogan now 1 of 4 for 11 yards and a pick. As Dave Little in the chat says, solid defense by former Buckeye Tim Fox. You are correct. So here comes the punt team for the Patriots. And it is Mike Hubbock. And he'll punt deep to Irvin. Here's the snap and the punt. Irvin fields it around the 40 and brought down near midfield. A return of 9 tackled by Brock. So Leroy Irvin with his first punt return. And here comes Vince Ferragamo, movie star handsome. The Rams will start 1st and 10 on their 48. The split backs are Bryant and Peacock, the usual suspects. Lone wideout, they're going to go with the 2 tight end set once again, is Preston Dennard. The wideouts are Hicks and Nelson. Patriots in a 3-4. 3-4 man coverage playing the run. Ferragamo gives it to number 34, and he will go nowhere this time. Elvis Peacock will not show his feathers. That is a loss of 1. Bob Golick swallows him up like a black hole. And it'll be 2nd and 11. I formation now. Peacock the up back, Bryant behind him, Ferragamo under center. 2 wideouts and the tight end. Hicks, number 81, to the lower portion of the screen. 2nd and 11. Again, the 3-4. Patriots play their defensive line split on the in, and McGee, we're going to bring McGee out, put Bishop in, and Hamilton out, and bring Michaels in. 2nd and 11. We're going to blitz Schultz from the outside. Nelson. They're not going to let me. I want to spy with Nelson. All right. We're going to blitz Nelson up the middle. Tight man. 2nd and 11. Basic. And Ferragamo scrambling under pressure. Dumps it down to Cullen Bryant. Bryant gets some yardage, but is gang tackled, and Bob Golick once again will be credited with a tackle. And that's his 2nd. As they were looking for a medium fly to the tight end Hicks, but he was under pressure. Ferragamo scrambling, dumped it to the safety valve. Cullen Bryant, he picks up 7, and it will leave 3rd and 4 for the Rams on the New England 46. 2:04 to play in the first quarter. JD's entered the chat. How you doing, my friend? Check out that great channel. He's playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Say that 52 times fast. So 3rd and 4. Ferragamo under center. Split backs. 2 wideouts now. Dennard and Waddy. The tight end is Hicks. McMichael will come out. Sugar Bear Hamilton will come back in. And we're going to play our defensive line out wide. And we're going to... let's go none. We're going to blitz Schultz and Nelson. Tight man coverage. 3rd and 4. Pass. Ferragamo back to pass. Here comes a blitz. Completed to Waddy over the middle. And that will be a 1st down gain of 14. They beat the blitz with the short slant to Billy Waddy. And Raymond Claiborne brings him down. Again, they didn't get a good bump off the line of scrimmage. Waddy on the short slant beats the blitzing linebacker Sholton Nelson. 1st and 10 for the Rams with 1:20 to play in the first quarter on the New England 32, Los Angeles 10, New England 7. The winner advances to the Elite 8. As JD says, he's feeling better. Red Dead Redemption will continue tonight and UFC tournament tomorrow. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Split backfield for the Rams. 2 wideouts in the tight end. Ferragamo under center. Patriots in their 3-4. Nelson will spy the quarterback. Man coverage, we're playing run. It's a pitch out and brought down in the backfield by Bishop for a 4-yard loss as Elvis Peacock, as Bishop planted the Peacock into the grass. Oh my Lord, he is slow to get up. 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's now 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. Patriots will now go with a 3-3 nickel on 2nd and 14. Ferragamo under center, split backs of Bryan and Peacock. Denard and Waddy, the wideouts. Hicks is the tight end, number 81 to the lower portion of your screen. Nelson spying Ferragamo. He will show blitz, but he will not blitz. And we will play a zone coverage and pass. Ferragamo back to pass, under pressure, completed to Denard as he splits the zone, brought down by Michael Haynes. That's a gain of 16, and that's how the first quarter will end. We will start the second quarter, 1st and 10 on the New England 20. Patriots trying to mix it up with a zone coverage. Denard found the seam in the zone, and Ferragamo zipped it in there. Ferragamo, who threw for 303 yards against the Jets in the play-in playoff game and had 5 touchdowns. Pats have picked him off once, though. We start the second quarter. Patriots need to get something done here on defense. Hamilton tiring again. McMichael will come in. Man coverage, run. The ball is given number 34, Bryant. He goes to the right, and he is swept by Peacock, He goes to the right, struggles for 2 yards, and swept under by that Patriot wave, and Richard Bishop will get his 3rd tackle. They continue to run behind the blocking of Jackie Slater. He's a Hall of Famer. And Dennis Hara. And they have the tight end to that side, so that's their strong side. 2nd and 8 from the New England 18, 10-7 Rams. Bryan and Peacock in the split backfield. Denard and Waddy, the wideouts. Hicks, the tight end, number 81 to the top of the screen. Patriots will play man coverage. Man coverage. Once again, show blitz, but they're not going to blitz. We're going to double Hicks on the medium. Pass. Ferragamo gives it to Cullen Bryant, and Bryant cuts to the left. He picks up 2 on the quick hitter, and that hole was quickly closed up by Julius Adams. And that's Adams' 3rd tackle for the Patriot defensive lineman. It brings up a crucial 3rd down here for the Rams. It's 3rd and 6 on the New England 16. Rams again stick with their 2 wideout set, the 2 running backs in the split backfield, Bryan and Peacock, Denard and Waddy, the wideouts. Hicks is the tight end. He's beginning to tire a bit. He's at the lower portion of the screen now. 3rd and 6. Man coverage once again. We're going to double Denard on a medium pass. We will show blitz, but we won't blitz. Nelson spying the quarterback. 3rd and 6. Patriots playing pass from the 3-4. Over the middle and incomplete. They were looking for the medium hitch to Cullen Bryant. Good coverage there by the Pats. Vince Ferragamo now 4 of 8 for 58 yards and a pick. Here comes Pat Corral for the field goal attempt. This will be a 33-yarder. The Patriots will go for the block, the snap to place the kick, and it is down the middle. Corral bangs his second one through, and it's now 13-7. Los Angeles. Good job by the Patriots defense to hold the Rams to a field goal. Corral will kick it off. Ivory's deep for the Patriots. The short men are Brown and Courier. Here's the kickoff by Corral towards the sideline. And now get out towards the 40. Good return by Horace Ivory. A 27-yard return finally brought down by Smith. The Patriots will start 1st and 10 on their own 40. They've only scored after the pickoff of Vince Ferragamo by Steve Nelson, and Calhoun took it in. Split backfield of Andy Johnson and Don Calhoun. The wideouts are Morgan and Harold Jackson. The tight end is Russ Francis. Screen, Andy Johnson. Grogan back to pass. Incomplete. Applying the pressure on that screen was number 85, Jack Youngblood. He played in the Super Bowl in 1979-1980 Super Bowl for the 79 season against the Steelers with a broken leg. So 2nd and 10 for the Patriots on their 40. Johnson will go out. Tutupu will come in. They will go I formation. Tutupu's the up back, Calhoun behind him. The two wideouts are Morgan and Jackson. The tight end is Francis. And we're going to go trap right. And there goes Calhoun. He is hit. Forces a fumble. And it's a touchdown. Oh, my Lord. Calhoun got stood up by Youngblood, and stripping him of the ball was Brzezinski, and he takes it in for the score. Bob Brzezinski, and just like that, the Rams are now up 19-7. Let's watch that replay. Calhoun is stood up, and Brzezinski comes in and rips the ball right out of his arms and goes to pay dirt. Corral with the extra point, the snap to place, and it is good. The Rams strike and strike quickly for 14 points. And it's now 20-7 Los Angeles. In the chat, Dave Little says, the legend of Jack Youngblood. It is true. He played with a broken leg. You are correct. The legend of Jack Youngblood. They don't come any tougher than Jack. Patriots are shell-shocked on the sideline. Their offense has to get something going. Back deep is Ivory, Brown, and Curry, the shortman. Here's a kickoff by Corral. Again, angling towards the sideline, and here comes Horace Ivory bringing it past the 30. A 24-yard return brought down by Murphy. Turnovers have been a killer for the Patriots. They have caused 2 touchdowns for the Rams. Other than that, the Patriots' defense has held the Rams to 2 field goals. Split backs of Ferguson and Calhoun. Max protect. Dryer. Francis will come over to help out on Youngblood. Play action fake. We're going to look for Stanley Morgan on a medium fly. Max protect. Grogan back to pass. Looking. Dumps it down to Jackson. And that's a first down. Perry with the tackle. Oh, Harold Jackson almost broke away from him for a long gainer. And that's a gain of 11 as the Patriots went max protect there. They pick up a first down. It's now 1st and 10 on the New England 42 with 12:45 to play. And the Patriots trailing by 13. The Rams 20. The Pats 7. The winner goes to the Elite 8. Play action fake, run counter, trap left, Vegas Ferguson, and there's a trap left for the former Notre Dame grad. Picks up 3. Fanning is shaking up, and he is going off for a few plays for the Rams. 2nd and 7. Again, play action fake, run counter. Trap left. This time, Don Calhoun. And there goes Calhoun. And Youngblood, and that's Jim Youngblood, no relation to Jack. And he smothers Calhoun under. There was a slight hole just for a second, and then it was gone, filled by Jim Youngblood. Only a gain of 1 brings up a crucial 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 from the New England 46. Third and 6. Ferguson will go off the field. Chuck Foreman, the former Minnesota Ram, will come on the field. So it's going to be Foreman and Calhoun. Actually, we're going to go Foreman and Andy Johnson. Tight end Russ Francis. Morgan and Jackson, the wideouts. Screen, looking for a little old-time magic from Chuck Foreman. They're going to the screen to Foreman. Complete to Foreman. Foreman has some blockers. And the first down. He cuts in the middle. Breaks a tackle. Gain of 8. Chuck Foreman turning back the hands of time. Picks up 8 yards. And the Patriots move the chains as it's 1st and down in Ram territory on the Los Angeles 46. The backs will continue to be Foreman and Andy Johnson. The wideouts, Morgan and Jackson. Russ Francis, the tight end. Russ, top of the screen. They're going to go trap left, Chuck Foreman. Grogan doesn't like what he sees. Medium fly, he's audibling medium fly to Morgan. Complete to Morgan! And he is brought down by Thomas. That is a gain of 19. Grogan audibles out of the run, and he hits Stanley Morgan, the road runner, for 19 yards. 1st and 10 on the Ram 27. 10:29 to play in the half. Los Angeles 20, New England 7. New England on the march. Now Vegas Ferguson will come back in for Chuck Foreman. And Calhoun in for Andy Johnson. Screen to Ferguson. Complete. Oh, Ferguson dropped the ball. He had the blockers out in front and a lot of green grass, and he dropped the ball. So it'll be 2nd and 10 as Grogan just claps his hands. And Ferguson says, my faux pas. And indeed it was. Ferguson will come out of the game. Mosey Tupu will come in. Former USC Trojan star. And they will go I formation. I formation. We're going to look for Mosey Tupu in the flat on 2nd and 10. Complete to Tupu, and he drags Youngblood for a 1st down. Gain of 11. Tupu comes in, not known as a receiving back, but we smelled something there, and he drags Joel Youngblood the extra 2 yards and picks up the 1st down. So it's 1st and 10 from the LA 16, 9:32 to play in the 1st half. Patriots trailing by 13. Again, the I formation. Tupu's the up back. Calhoun behind him. Morgan and Harold Jackson, the wideouts. Russ Francis is the tight end. We're going to go Don Calhoun. Trap left with Calhoun. And nowhere to go as he is smothered over and under and driven to the turf by Jack Youngblood. And that's Youngblood's first tackle. He has been all over the place, but that's Youngblood's first tackle. He's been causing mayhem for this Patriots offense. So it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Tupu will come out. Foreman will come in. Calhoun will come out. Andy Johnson will come in. I formation. Chuck Foreman, the up back. Andy Johnson behind him. Francis is the tight end. Morgan and Jackson, the wideouts. Short out to Harold Jackson. Quick drop. Oh! Grogan, high throw by Grogan on the short out to Jackson. He had him, but it's a high throw, and Grogan's now 5 of 11 for 60 yards and a pick. So we'll bring up 3rd and 11. A field goal attempt here for John Smith is 80%. Patriots move out of the eye into the split backs. Foreman and Andy Johnson. And actually, Foreman goes running off the field for Don Calhoun, who normally lines up on the lower portion of the screen. We have him on the upper portion of the screen. Morgan and Jackson, again, the wideouts. Russ Francis will now move to the lower portion of the screen. Screen, Don Calhoun. Grogan back to pass, and Calhoun dropped it as Fanning was applying the pressure on Grogan. And Calhoun drops the ball. I don't know how far that play would have went. They looked like the defense was already there. Let's watch that replay. 85, guess who? Number 85 was right there. Jack Youngblood all over Calhoun. So Calhoun heard the footsteps. Hello, Tribes fan. Hope all is well. Check Tribes fan channel out. He has his final update on Vita Blue. And here comes John Smith to attempt a field goal. 80.5% chance of success. The holder is Steve Grogan. And from here, this will be a 34-yard field goal attempt. The snap, the place by Grogan, the kick, and Smith, through the miracle of God, bangs it through the uprights, dead center. And the Patriots trail by 10. It's now 20-10 Rams with 8:04 to play in the half. Smith will now kick off back deep for Los Angeles' Hill. The short men are Sully and Goodman. Here's the kickoff by John Smith with one end. Fielded inside the 5, brought out to the 25. To the 20, excuse me. A return at 7 by Hill. Schultz with the tackle on special teams. So the Rams with 7:59 to play in the half. Patriots will get the ball first in the second half. Are up by 10. Ferragamo's under center. The split backfield of Bryant and Peacock. The wideouts are Denard and Waddy. The tight end is Hicks. Man coverage for the Patriots out of their 3-4, and we're going to play run. And Ferragamo gives it to number 34, Elvis Peacock, and he is smothered under at the line of scrimmage. Richard Bishop gives Peacock his last rites as he bangs him to the ground. That's tackle number 4 for Bishop. I formation now for the Rams. The up back is Peacock. Behind him is Colin Bryant. Bishop will go out. McGee will come in. We're going to play man formation. Man formation. Show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Nelson is spying Ferragamo. 2nd and 10. And we're going to double Billy Waddy on a medium pass. And we're going to play pass. 2nd and 10. Ferragamo back to pass. Dumps it to Peacock in the flat. He is brought down after an 8-yard gain. Tackled by Mike Hawkins. So a good play call by the Rams offensive coordinator. As they went to the flat, the Peacock brings up a crucial 3rd and 2 with 7:16 to play in the half, and the Rams up by 10. Rams have the ball on their own 28. Rams come with a 3 wideout set. Denard, Waddy, and Miller, the lone back. Cullen Bryant, an excellent receiver out of the backfield. The tight end is Hicks, number 81 to the lower portion of the screen. The Patriots will counter with a 3-3 nickel. The extra defensive back is Roland James, number 38. And he is on Willie Miller, and that's pretty much an even matchup. We're going to play our defensive line in. Nelson is spying Ferragamo. And we're going to play tight man coverage. We got to get a bump here. We're going to play aggressive, tight man coverage. And we're going to choke off the short routes. Actually, but we're going to blitz, so it doesn't matter there. Tight man coverage. And we're going to blitz Schultz. 3rd and 2. Pass. Ferragamo back to pass. Under pressure. Throws it to the out to Waddy, and it's complete. Brought down by Claiborne. Gain of 14. Again, the Patriots neck it a good bump off the line. And Hawkins was hurt. He's jogging off the field. Looks like he'll be out for a few plays. So Billy Waddy now 2 receptions, 28 yards. Claiborne with his 2nd tackle. They're not getting the bump off the line of scrimmage when they're playing the tight man. 6:36 to play, 1st and 10 for the Rams on their own 42. They go to their traditional 2 wide out split back, 1 tight end set. Ferragamo's under center. Patriots go back to their 3-4. Defensive back goes off the field. Linebacker comes back on the field. Man coverage run. Ferragamo gives it to Peacock. Peacock struggles for 2 yards. And he is brought down by Larry McGrew. He'll be 2nd and 8. Clock continues to go tick, tick, tick in the first half. The Rams have a 10-point lead, 20-10 over the Patriots. 6:30 left in this half of football. Again, Ferragamo under center. Split backs of Peacock and Bryant. Wideouts, Denard and Waddy. The tight end is Hicks. Patriots need to change something here. They're going to blitz Nelson on the delay. Schultz will spy the quarterback. 2nd and 8, man coverage. Pass. Ferragamo back to pass. Over the middle, complete the Peacock out of the back. That's going to be a huge gainer. And he's able to score. Elvis Peacock is proud as a peacock with that touchdown run. A medium hitch to Peacock out of the backfield. Beating the blitz. Nelson never got there on the delayed blitz. Let's watch that replay over. Nelson just never gets there. And Peacock goes all the way, number 40. I believe that is Tim Fox or Sanford, one of the safeties. Or no, that could have been Mike Haynes, actually. Anyway, it's another score, and the Rams are up 26-10. Here's Corral with the extra point. The snap to place, and it is good. Sneaks through the left side. It's 27-10. Rams juggernaut offense. Remember, they put 42 points up on the Jets, though the Jets made a tremendous comeback as the Jets were down 35-0 going into the 4th quarter. They scored 28 points. The Rams would add one more score and beat them 42-28. So Corral will kick off. Back deep is Ivory for the Patriots. The short men are Brown and Courier. Here's the return. Here's the kickoff. Again, angled towards the sideline, but doesn't really get there. And it's Brown, the short man. A return of 18 brought down by Westbrooks. And here come the Patriots with 5:32 to play and down by 17. They kicked a field goal their last possession. Grogan under center. Calhoun and Andy Johnson, the wideouts, 2 very good receiving backs. Morgan and Harold Jackson. The running backs, Morgan and Harold Jackson, are the wideouts. And Russ Francis is the tight end. Francis will go to the top of the screen, and he's going to stay in the block and help out on Jack Youngblood. Then he will release. Andy Johnson will go out wide, give him a different look. Draw to Calhoun. On 1st down, there goes Calhoun. And that's a gain of 3. Brought down by Larry Brooks. It'll be 2nd and 7. Again, 2 wide out set, 1 tight end split back for the Patriots. Steve Grogan under center, former Kansas State quarterback in college. Francis will stay in the block. Johnson will go out wide. And we're going to look for Andy Johnson. Who's his matchup here? If it's man, Reynolds. And where is Cromwell's up here to start off with? So we're going to go Andy Johnson on the medium cross. Back to pass. Grogan looking. Oh, he just missed connecting up with Andy Johnson. Coverage by Reynolds. Oh, that could have been a big gainer there. Big gainer. So it's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. And once again, Francis will stay in the block to help out on the on-rushing Jack Youngblood. And this time, Don Calhoun will go out wide. Screen. Andy Johnson. 3rd and 7. Complete to Johnson. Johnson with blockers. Johnson with the first down and more. Cuts to the middle. It's a gain of 11. Brought down by Bob Brzezinski. And Johnson took a big hit there. A big hit. Andy Johnson now 2 receptions for 22 yards. That's Bob Brzezinski's 3rd tackle. He is also a touchdown when he stripped, I believe it was Vegas Ferguson, of the ball and took it to pay dirt. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots on their 46 with 4:22 to play in the half. They're down by 17. The Rams 27, the Pats 10. Andy Johnson will come off the field. And Vegas Ferguson will come on the field. So the split backfield of Calhoun and Ferguson. Morgan and Jackson, the wideouts. Russ Francis, the tight end. And we're just going to keep him in to block and release. And Calhoun will go out wide. Screen to Vegas Ferguson. Complete to Ferguson. Ferguson, blockers in front. And that's a good run by Ferguson after the screen. Gain of 16. Finally brought down by Jack Reynolds. Patriots have something going here. Something going. 1st and 10 on the Rams 38. 3:29 left in the half. Once again, Francis will stay in the block to try to help control Jack Youngblood, the defensive end for the Rams, number 85. Calhoun will go out wide. So Grogan's under center. The lone back is Vegas Ferguson. The wideouts, Morgan and Jackson. We're going to look for Calhoun. Calhoun on the short out. Grogan back to pass. Looking, he's going to take off running. He's close to the first down, and he has it. Steve Grogan scrambles for a first down, brought down by the linebacker, Jim Young. Once again, no relation to Jack Youngblood. Jim Youngblood with the tackle. Fandom D. Saint has joined us in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I forgot to say that in the beginning. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Check out Fandom D. Saint's channel, another wonderful TV review channel. So Grogan scrambles for the first down. And the Pats have it 1st and 10 on the Ram 28, 2:41 left in the half. Patriots trail by 17. Calhoun will go out. Andy Johnson will come back in. So it's a split backfield of Vegas Ferguson and Andy Johnson. The wideouts, Morgan and Harold Jackson, the tight end, is Russ Francis, who will stay in and block and help out on Jack Youngblood. Andy Johnson will go out wide. They'll hand the ball off to Vegas Ferguson. Off tackle left. And there goes Vegas Ferguson, and he pops for a big hole. And that's a gain of 15. And that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. But let's watch that replay. Great blocking on the left side once again. As they go off tackle left, and Vegas Ferguson. What a block by Andy Johnson. And we will take it down to the 2-minute warning. So the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 on the Rams' 13-yard line. And now the backfield would be Mosey to Tupu. And Don Calhoun. And they will go I formation. This is their ground and pound setup. And actually, we will go 2 tight ends. We will go 2 tight ends. 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. There we go. So it's going to be Russ Francis and Don Hasselbeck. Of course, I want Francis up top, but that's not going to happen. So we're going to go I formation. The up back is Mosey Tatupu. Behind him is Don Calhoun. The lone wideout is Stanley Morgan. Play action fake. Corner fade. Corner fade to Stanley Morgan. Play action fake. Grogan back to pass. Look at Grogan takes off running. And he's in with the scramble. Touchdown, Steve Grogan. 2 huge scrambles as John Hogg Hanna plastering Rams defenders to the Anaheim turf. And Grogan followed behind him, turning back the hands of time back to 1976. And prior to that, his Kansas State days in college. So Steve Grogan put 6 up on the board for the Patriots. Let's watch that Grogan run for the touchdown. As the corner fade was not open, great blocking by John Hogg Hanna. It's now 27-16. Here comes John Smith for the extra point. Grogan is the holder to snap the place to kick. And it just sneaks through. Holy cow. John Smith an adventure every time he comes out in the field. And the Patriots have pulled it within 10 with 1:47 left in the half. The Patriots will get the ball first. It's now 27-17. Rams. John Smith sets the ball up to kick off. Back deep for the Rams. Hill, who had a tremendous run back of 74 yards. And the short men are Sully and Mike Gooman, the former Penn State grad. Here's the kickoff to Smith. From Smith. And that is a return of 22 by Hill, brought down by Courier. So with 1:41 to play, the Rams will start 1st and 10 on their 27. They're going with 4 wideout set. The wideouts Denard, Waddy, Miller, and Hill. The lone back is Cullen Bryant. That's a lot of good receivers on the field. The Patriots will counter with a 3-2 dime. And they're going to play a zone coverage. Both teams have their full allotment of 3 timeouts. And Schultz, 3. Schultz will be spying the quarterback, and we're going to play pass. Ferragamo, it's a draw to number 32, Cullen Bryant. He picks up 7 yards. As they're calling that a dive play, it looked more like a delay, and we're not calling timeout. And the Rams do call timeout, so they stop the clock with 1:34 to play, and it's 2nd and 3 from their 27. Once again, the 4 wideouts set. Denard, Waddy, Miller, and Hill. The lone back, Cullen Bryant. Ferragamo under center. Patriots counter with their 3-2 dime. Again, we will play zone pass. We will show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Ferragamo gives it to Bryant. Brought down by McGee. But they move the chains as he struggles for the 2 yards necessary. Cullen Bryant now 8 carries, 17 yards and a touchdown. So 1st and 10. And once again, the Rams use a timeout. They only have 1 left. Again, the 4 wideout set for the Rams. A lone back, Cullen Bryant. He's an excellent receiver out of the backfield. Vince Ferragamo under center. Patriots counter that with their 3-2 dime. And this time they're going to blitz Steve Nelson and play pass. Here comes Nelson on the blitz. They pick it up. Ferragamo looking. Intercepted by Stanford. That's a 2nd pick by the Patriots from Vince Ferragamo. The pressure was applied by the blitzing Steve Nelson. They picked it up pretty well, but he drove the blocker back into Ferragamo. Looked like he threw off his back foot. He was going deep to Willie Miller on the bomb post, and Rick Sanford said none shall pass, and he picked it off. And the Patriots will have the ball as he returned it 24 yards after the pick. 1st and 10 on their 40. A chance to put up some more points here. They'd like to at least get a field goal and be down by 7 at the half. The Patriots will get the ball first in the 2nd half. They have all 3 of their timeouts. And we're going to go with a split backfield of Andy Johnson and Don Calhoun. The two wideouts are Morgan and Harold Jackson. The tight end, number 81, Russ Francis. Howard Cosell turned him all-world. Will stay in the block and release. He'll try to help control the ravenous Jack Youngblood. Andy Johnson will go out wide. Screen. Don Calhoun. Grogan back to pass. Complete to Calhoun. Calhoun with blockers in front. Calhoun turns, breaks a tackle. Finally brought down by Cromwell. That is a gain of 11. The Patriots will use their first timeout as they will have it 1st and 10 in LA territory on the Ram 49 as Grogan signals for the TO. And there's the timeout. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots on the LA 49. They have 2 timeouts left in 1:04. Again, the split backs are Andy Johnson and Don Calhoun. Francis to the top of the screen to help out blocking Jack Youngblood. Calhoun will go out wide. Screen. Andy Johnson. Grogan back to pass. Oh! They could not hook up with Andy Johnson. Grogan is now 8 of 17, 98 yards and a pickoff. He had the blockers in front of him. Grogan just led him a little too far. So it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Johnson will go out wide. Calhoun will go out wide. Grogan under center. Francis will stay in the block and release. We're going to look for Calhoun on the short out. Grogan back to pass, looking, dumps it to Calhoun. Calhoun turns it upfield, close to the first, and they just come up short as he's bumped out of bounds by Jim Youngblood, the linebacker. Once again, no relation to Jack Youngblood, but they just come up short, 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches with 47 seconds left in the half. They will go with their power set. 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. Mosey Tutupu comes in for Andy Johnson. And they will go I formation. The lone wideout, the road runner, Stanley Morgan. Play action pass. Morgan. Medium hitch. Grogan back to pass. Looking, throw. Oh, he tried to dump it to Tutupu as he was under pressure. And it'll be 4th and inches. Now the offense will stay on the field. They try to catch the Rams napping. The Rams are wide awake. Grogan now 9 of 19, 108 yards and a pickoff. Again, they go with the power set. Hand off Mosey to Tutupu on 4th and inches. They give it to the up back, and Tutupu breaks through. 2 hands on the ball. He gains 4 yards. The Patriots would quickly call timeout, and there's 38 seconds left in the half, and the Patriots with 1 timeout still in their pocket. 38 seconds. They're still not in John Smith field goal range. They go to their traditional 2 wide out, 2 running back set. Tutupu comes out. Andy Johnson comes back in. Francis will stay in, top of the screen to help out blocking on Jack Youngblood. Calhoun will go out wide. Grogan under center. Morgan and Jackson the wideouts. Andy Johnson behind Steve Grogan. Patriots have 1 timeout left. And we want to head out of bounds if we get a chance. Andy Johnson on the screen. Oh, Grogan is sacked by Doss from behind, loss of 7. And the Patriots will use their final timeout as, oh my Lord, Reggie Doss just planted Steve Grogan like he was a seed in the ground, and this was their garden. So 30 seconds left. The Patriots are out of timeouts. They will have to head out of bounds. Grogan staying in the game. He's a bit groggy. Francis, Johnson, and Calhoun are all going to go out wide. We're going to look for Russ Francis. Medium slant to Russ Francis. No timeouts left. Grogan is knocked down. Sack. Fumble. And New England maintains possession. Loss of 5. 3rd and 22. They go to the hurry up. Quickly getting to the line of scrimmage. Bomb fly. Stanley Morgan. Last play. Grogan looking. Dumps it down to Francis. Francis immediately nailed by Cromwell. 1 second left. I don't think we're going to get a playoff. We're going to try, but I don't think. And that's the half. Oh, the sacks were killers. And that's the half. The Patriots will receive. So the interception comes to naught. As the Patriots can't put any points up. As the Rams sack Grogan twice on the last second drive. We will enter the third quarter. The Rams 27, the Patriots 17. The Rams will be kicking off to the Patriots. Scoring in the first half goes as follows. The Patriots scored first on an 8-yard Don Calhoun touchdown run. Extra point good, 7-0. And that was after an interception of Vince Ferragamo. The Rams would score the next 1, 2, 3, 4 times. They scored in the first quarter at the 6:36 mark. Cullen Bryant, 2-yard touchdown run. Corral kick, 7-7. Then at the 3:57 mark in the first quarter, Corral with a 19-yard field goal, 10-7 Rams. And then in the second quarter at the 13:26 mark, Corral will kick a field goal and make it 13-7. Then Bob Brzezinski would strip, I believe it was Vegas Ferguson, who was stood up by the front 7. Brzezinski would strip the ball away and run 41 yards to pay dirt and a touchdown. Corral kicked 20-7. Patriots could come back. At the 8:04 mark of the second quarter, John Smith banged through a 34-yard field goal with the help of God, as he's a horrible field goal kicker. They split the lead in half. It was 20-10. Ferragamo threw a 56-yard touchdown pass to Peacock out of the backfield at the 5:40 mark before that first half was over, and it's 27-10. The Patriots, on a scramble by Steve Grogan with 1:47 left in the half, made it 27-17. They would pick off Ferragamo one more time before the half, but the Patriots could not get any points on the board. Patriots will receive. Back deep as Ivory, Brown, and Courier are the short men. Here's the kickoff by Corral. And the return by the Patriots. And here's Ivory. And he gets it past the 35.
Receiving team.
But Steve Nelson, who played a stellar game on defense, will be called for the hold on the kick return team and will nullify a 32-yard return by Horace Ivory. The Patriots instead will start in the shadows of their own end zone, 1st and 10 on their 7. A long way to go. They have got to go 93 yards for a TD. They trail by 10 as we start the third quarter. The split backfield will be Tutupu and Calhoun. And we're actually going to go 2 tight end set of Hasselbeck and Francis. The lone wideout will be Stanley Morgan. Patriots will go to the I formation. The up back Mosey, Tutupu behind him, Don Calhoun. And they're going to go up the middle with Don Calhoun. And there goes Calhoun. Oh, he breaks a good one. That's going to be a gain of 12. Reynolds was blitzing and Calhoun went right by him. Great blocking up front by the Patriots. Wonderful job by Sam Adams. A huge hole by Sam Adams. Again, they'll stick with a 2 tight end set of Hasselbeck and Francis. The lone wideout Morgan, I formation. Tutupu, the former USC grad, is the up back. Behind him is Don Calhoun. And they'll give the ball to Calhoun once again. Trap left this time. And there goes Calhoun, and he keeps his legs churning for 3 yards. Brought down by Jack Youngblood, the defensive end for the Rams. That's his second tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7. Again, the Patriots to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight end set. The lone wideout, Stanley Morgan, I formation. Tutupu, the up back. Calhoun behind him. They will give it to the up back. Mosey to Tupu. Trap right to Mosey to Tupu, and he gets nothing. That fooled no one. In fact, he loses 2 yards, and it brings up a 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Patriots will now go back to their traditional 2 wide out, 2 running back set. Tutupu comes out of the game for Andy Johnson. So the split backfield of Johnson and Calhoun. The wideouts, Morgan and Jackson. The tight end is Russ Francis. And he'll stay in to help block on Jack Youngblood. Calhoun will go out wide. 3rd and 9. They're going to look for Andy Johnson in the flat. They're going to look for Andy Johnson in the flat. Complete to Johnson. Johnson is close to the first down. Oh, he is shoved out. They don't like the spot of the ball. It's only a gain of 8. It's 4th and 1. 4th and 1 on the New England 28. Oh, they did not like the spot of the ball. That's Andy Johnson's 3rd reception for 30 yards. Johnson still complaining to the official. Sideline, thinking about it. We're on our own 28, though. I think we could pick up this yard. I really do. Maybe we go hard count, see if we get him to jump. Grogan, quarterback sneak. They grumped the line of scrimmage. Grogan! Oh my God, he had it! Another crappy spot. Oh my God, he had it. Oh no, he had it. Inches short. Oh, we gambled and we rolled craps. Nuts. Well, you wouldn't do that in real life. All right. Well, a lot of pressure on the Patriot defense now. Split backfield as the Rams are on the field. The Patriots still complaining about the spot of the ball in the last 2 plays. Bryant and Peacock in the split backfield. Denard and Waddy, the wideouts. Hicks is the tight end. Man coverage. Run. And it goes to number 34. And that's Peacock going to the right. Picks up 5 yards. He followed Hill and Hara. And he was brought down by Rod Schultz, the outside linebacker. So it's 2nd and 5 from the Patriot 24. Denard and Waddy, the wideouts. Hicks, the tight end. Bryant and Peacock, the running backs. In a split backfield. Ferragamo under center. The Patriots have picked him off twice. Elvis Peacock, 11 carries, 34 yards. We're going to play aggressive. Tight man coverage. And we're going to blitz Nelson, pass. And it's a give to Bryant. Bryant is smothered. He struggles. They're going to give him a favorable spot. They give him a yard. And it's going to be 3rd and 4. And now the Rams come with a 3 wide out set. Denard, Waddy, and Miller, the lone back. Cullen Bryant, an excellent receiver out of the backfield. Ferragamo under center. The Patriots will counter that with a 3-3 nickel. Hamilton will come in. And McGee will come in. So 3rd and 4, tight man coverage. Aggressive, 3rd and 4, run. And it's a draw! And Bryant breaks 2 tackles and finally brought down by Schultz. Gain of 21. Oh, they had him in the backfield. He broke 2 tackles. And he almost scores. Rod Schultz saves the touchdown for the moment. And Cullen Bryant now 10 carries, 39 yards, and a TD. The Patriots will go to a 4-3 set. 4-3 tight man coverage. Aggressive. And they're going to be playing goal line. The Rams split backfield of Bryant and Peacock. The Patriots gambled, and that gamble is going to pay off huge dividends for the Rams as they didn't make the gamble. They feel the ball was spotted poorly twice. And the Rams go with a 2 tight end set with Hicks and Nelson. The lone wideout, the dangerous Preston Denard. Tight man, goal line, the give. Peacock and Bishop brings him down. A gain of 1. It is 2nd and goal from the New England 1. That's Richard Bishop's 5th tackle. Again, the 2 tight end set for the Rams. Rams up 27-17. Split backs. Bryant and Peacock. Denard the lone wideout. Ferragamo under center. Patriots playing aggressive. Tight man coverage. Goal line. And Bryant smothered under by the front 7. Mike Hawkins drives him to the turf with some help from his friends. And it brings up 3rd and 2. The loss of 1 on the trap right. Peacock now 12 carries, 33 yards. Can the Patriots hold on 3rd and goal from their 2? Rams go back to the 2 wideout set of Denard and Waddy. Bryant and Peacock in the backfield to split. Hicks is the tight end. They might try to go to Hicks on this. Again, tight man coverage. Tight man coverage. Goal line. Ferragamo back to pass. Dumps it to Bryant in the flat. And he is in for the score. Wide open in the flat. Vinny Ferragamo throws it to Cullen Bryant. 2 receptions, 9 yards. And now a touchdown both rushing and now receiving. The Rams are up 33-17. And they made the Patriots pay for that huge gamble on 4th and short in their own side of the field. Here's the extra point. Let's show the replay. Ferragamo just gets it out to the flat. No one's there to watch Bryant. Here's the extra point by Pat Corral, and it is good. It's now 34-17. Once again, a 17-point lead for the Los Angeles Rams. And here's the kickoff. The back deep for the Pats is Ivory. The short men are Brown and Courier. And Corral booms the ball deep. Actually, short. It hung up in the what little wind there is. He got under that kick, and it was fielded by Brown. Return of 15, brought down by Delaney. And here come the Patriots, trailing by 17. The winner will go to the Elite 8 in our one-and-done tournament. Morgan and Jackson are the wideouts. Russ Francis is the tight end. Split backfield of Andy Johnson and Don Calhoun. They're going to look for Russ Francis. On the medium slant on 1st down, Grogan back to pass, looking for Francis. Dumps it to Andy Johnson, immediately brought down by Jack Hacksaw Reynolds. Only a gain of 3. Andy Johnson, 4 receptions, 33 yards. He'll come off the field, and coming in is Chuck Foreman, former Minnesota Viking. So it's Foreman and Calhoun in the split backfield, Grogan under center. Francis at tight end, Morgan and Jackson the wideouts. Going to look for Harold Jackson on a short hitch. Quick hitter to Jackson, deflected by Perry, penalty. Pass interference. Come on, pass interference.
Pass interference.
Yes!
Defense. Number 49, 10-yard penalty, automatic. 1st down.
Perry got there a little too quick. The flag is thrown. The yellow hanky favors the Patriots. Going off the field, though, is Wheeler, and he's going to be out for a bit. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots on their 40. Again, split backfield of Foreman and Calhoun. Morgan and Jackson, the wideouts. Francis is the tight end. Screen. to the former Viking, Chuck Foreman. And it's complete. Foreman has it. Spinning, slicing, dicing. He picks up the first 12-yard gain for the veteran, the former Viking. Chuck Foreman, 2 receptions, 20 yards. He will go off the field. Vegas Ferguson will come in. So Ferguson and Calhoun. Trap right. Vegas Ferguson on 1st and 10. There goes Ferguson. Keeps his legs moving. Gain of 3. Swarmed under. Finally brought down by Fred Dreyer, the defensive end for the Rams. That's his 3rd tackle. And it's 2nd and 7 from the LA 45. 7:10 to play in the 3rd quarter. Patriots trailing by 17. 34-17 Rams. Ferguson will go out. Tutupu will come in. They will go I formation. Actually, we're going to go 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. The lone wideout is Morgan. I formation. Calhoun. I formation. Trap left. Don Calhoun. And only a gain of 1 as that hole was quickly closed by Jack Reynolds. And that is Reynolds' 5th tackle. Bring up a 3rd and 6 with 6:29 to play in the 3rd quarter. The Rams 34, the Patriots 17. The winner moves on to the Elite 8 in our one-and-done 1980 football tournament using Action PC Football. All Dave Koch games are on sale. They go back to their standard set. Tutupu comes out of the game. Andy Johnson comes back in. So it's Johnson and Calhoun in the split backfield. Grogan under center. The wideouts, Morgan and Jackson. The tight end, Russ Francis. He will stay in the block and then release, so he's going to help out on Jack Youngblood, the defensive end, number 85 for the Rams. 3rd and 6. Short and quick to the Roadrunner, Stanley Morgan. Grogan doesn't like what he sees. He's gonna go screen. Andy Johnson. He audibles for the screen. And it is batted down. Blitzing from the corner, disrupting the play is Pat Thomas. And it is 4th and 6 on the LA 44. And the Patriots will try to pin the Rams back deep. Trailing by 17. That gamble, which would look like we had the first down, but, you know, the computer spotted the ball funny. Here comes Mike Hubbock, and he's going to punt. And he will try to pin them back deep with a sideline punt. Here's the snappy and the punt. Flag! Let it be on the offense, on the defense. And no flag, they pick it up. And that is a decent punt, as the Rams will start as it goes out of bounds at the 12. He doesn't pin him back inside the 10, but that's not bad. So with 5:39 to play in the 3rd quarter, the Rams with a 17-point lead, 34-17. They'll start 1st and 10 on their 12. Ferragamo under center, split backfield of Peacock and Bryant. And they go to a 2 tight end set of Hicks and Nelson, the lone wideout, the dangerous Preston Denard. Patriots counter with a 3-4. A 3-4 man coverage playing the run. And Ferragamo gives it to Bryant, and he is brought down by McGee in the backfield. 3-yard loss, Tony McGee. A huge play by the Patriots D. It'll be 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss on the LA 9. And they go to a 3 wide out set now. Patriots will counter with a 3-3 nickel. The wideouts for the Rams, Denard, Waddy, and Miller. The tight end is Hicks. Lower portion of the screen, number 81. The lone back is Cullen Bryant, an excellent receiver out of the backfield. Bryant with 12 carries, 37 yards. He has a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. Ferragamo has been picked off twice. They will show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Actually, Nelson will spy the quarterback. And 2nd and 13. We're going to double the medium. Waddy on the medium pass, and we're going to play pass on 2nd and 13. It's a give to Bryant, and Bryant breaks a couple of tackles. He picks up 7 yards. In the last game against the Jets, Bryant ran for 102 yards. And so far, he only has 44 against the Patriots on 13 carries. Does have a TD, brings up a big 3rd and 6 with 4:44 to play in the third quarter. And again, the 3 wideout set for the Rams: Denard, Waddy, and Miller. The lone back is Cullen Bryant. The wideout is the tight end is Hicks. Patriots counter, and they're going to play their defensive line in tight with a 3-3 nickel. 3-3 nickel. 3rd and 6. Where's Schott? Schott is down on this end. Hawkins. Nelson will spy. Schott will blitz. Man coverage. Pass. And here comes a blitz. They pick it up.
Pass interference.
Come on.
Number 26. Automatic.
Come on. Oh, my God. We finally get some pressure on Vince Ferragamo. Claiborne, they're saying he interfered with Billy Waddy, and that will be a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the LA 24 with 4:01 to play in the third quarter. And the Rams are up 34-17. I formation, 2 tight end set for the Los Angeles Rams. The up back, number 34, Elvis Peacock. Behind him, Cullen Bryant. The 2 tight ends are Hicks and Nelson. The lone wideout is Preston Denard, Patriots. We'll go back to their 3-4 set. McGee is tiring. Let's get McGee out and bring Lunsford in. And let's put Bishop at nose tackle. And Julius Adams is just an Iron Man. We're going to play our defensive line in. Man coverage, run. And it's a give. Number 32, Bryant, going to his right, picks up 4 yards on the off tackle. And he's brought down by the middle linebacker, inside linebacker, Steve Nelson. That's Nelson's 3rd tackle. He also has a pick. 2nd and 6, clock going tick, tick, tick. 3:55 to play in the third quarter. The Rams are up by 17, 34-17. We gambled and we lost on the first drive of the second half. And we need a big play here. Split backs, Ferragamo under center for the Rams. 2 wideouts. The tight end is Hicks, number 81 to the top of the screen. Patriots counter with a 3-4. Ball on the Ram 28. 3-4 run defense. The give to Peacock. Peacock brought down by Haynes. Gain of 4. Haynes torpedoes him at his legs. That's Mike Haynes' 4th tackle. As Peacock now 13 carries, 37 yards. A crucial 3rd and 2 coming up for this Patriots defense. They must get the ball back for their offense. They trail by 17 with 3:10 left in the third quarter. Split backfield of Bryant and Peacock. Ferragamo under center. The wideouts, Denard and Waddy. The tight end is Hicks, number 81, lower portion of the screen. Patriots counter with a 3-4. Adams at a 95. Adams will stay in the game. And we're going to play tight man. And we're going to key the run. And it's Peacock, and he is brought down by Bob Golick. In the backfield, the front 7 of the Patriots blow up the Rams' offensive line. It's a loss of 3. Bob Golick's 3rd tackle, and it came at one of the best opportunities the Patriots had to hold, and they did. 4th and 5. The punt return will be on. Here's the snap and the punt. And the return. It's a return of 9 by Roland James, brought down by Brooks. And that is Frank Corral's first punt. He is the place kicker and the punter for the 1980 Rams. So the Patriots start in excellent field position. 1st and 10 on their 42 with 1:48 left in the third quarter. They trail by 17. Split backfield of Andy Johnson and Don Calhoun. Grogan under center. Morgan and Jackson, the wideouts. Grogan has not really been able to get the ball out to his wideouts. Francis is the tight end. Andy Johnson will go trap left. He'll get his first carry of the game, and Andy Johnson brought down by Jack Youngblood. Only a gain of 1. That fooled no one. 141. Again, split backfield. Johnson and Calhoun. Grogan under center. Francis will stay in the block and help out on Jack Youngblood. Calhoun now goes out wide. Johnson, the lone back. Screen, Andy Johnson. We're going to stick with the play call. Grogan will not audible. Complete, Johnson. Blockers out in front. Johnson breaks 2 tackles, but he only picks up 6. It'll be 3rd and 3. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson will come out of the game. Vegas Ferguson will come back in. Play action fake, run counter. Trap left. Don Calhoun. Calhoun struggles. 2 yards, and it's going to be 4th and 1, and that will end the third quarter. Unbelievable. 4th and 1, we're going for it. Down by 17. Ball on the Los Angeles 49. Mosey to Tupu will come in the game. Ferguson goes out. They will go I formation. Actually, we're going to go 2 tight end set. So Hasselbeck comes in. The tight ends are Hasselbeck and Francis. The lone wide out. Actually, we're going to go 3 tight end set. So Tupu goes out wide, the tight end. There. Calhoun up the middle. 4th and 1. They're going to go dive Calhoun, and he doesn't get there. Oh, no gain. No gain. Down Calhoun stood up and then brought down by Larry Brooks, and that's Brooks' 6th tackle. Patriots went 3 tight end set, 1 in Calhoun, the lone back, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They quickly stop his churning legs. They stand him up, and Larry Brooks brings him down. It's a turnover on downs. The Rams take over 1st and 10 on their 49, and now the Rams are in a 2 tight end set with a 17-point lead. Will they go ground and pound and try to run the clock out? 14:53 left in this game. Peacock and Bryant in the split backfield. Ferragamo under center. Hicks and Nelson the tight ends. And Preston Denard the wideout. The Patriots in a 3-4 will play aggressive man, and they will play the run, and it's a give to Cullen Bryant. He breaks 2 tackles, puts his head down, and Nelson holds on for dear life. That is a gain of 8, and Steve Nelson's 4th tackle. 2nd and 2 from the Patriot 43. Again, a split backfield. This time they go back to their 2 wide end set. For the Rams, Denard and Waddy. The backs, Bryant and Peacock. The tight end is Hicks. 81, top of the screen. Patriots counter with their 3-4. McGee comes back in. Sugar Bear Hamilton comes back in. Aggressive. Run. Bryant. First down. Again going to that right. Gain of 4. Sugar Bear Hamilton makes the tackle. That's the first time his number's been called for a tackle. It's 1st and 10 on the New England 39. Again, the Patriots play the run. Split backfield. And Elvis Peacock, they had him trapped in the backfield. He breaks a tackle, stiffs arm another defender, picks up 9, and is torpedoed by Mike Haynes, the cornerback, at the legs, and that's Haynes' 5th tackle, but it's 2nd and 1 with 12:59 left in this game. as the Rams looking to ground and pound the final nails into the Patriots' coffin in our 1980 one-and-done tournament. They lead 34-17. Again, two tight end sets, split backfield. Ferragamo under center. The lone wideout is Preston Denard. The Patriots in a 3-4. Man, aggressive, playing the run. They need a big hit here. It's a pitch out. Bryant! And Golick brings him down. No gain. He couldn't turn the corner. That's Bob Golick's fourth tackle. So it'll be 3rd and 1. They go to the two tight end set now. The tight ends are Hicks and Nelson for the Rams. The split backs, Bryant and Peacock. The lone wideout, the usual suspect, Preston Denard. Again, the Patriots will play. Actually, the Patriots are going to go with a 4-3. 4-3. They bring in the extra down lineman, take a linebacker off the field. Tight man, goal line. Pitch out. Bryant. He gets around the corner for 7. He beats the containment. Jackie Slater led the way as Mike Hawkins makes the tackle, but it's another first down, and the clock goes tick, tick, tick on the Patriots season here. 34-17, 11:23 to play in this game. In our 1980 one-and-done tournament using Action PC Football, all Dave Koch products are on sale. It's his big Black Friday and Christmas sale. Patriots need a turnover here. Again, they'll stay with the 4-3. Get out of the aggressive. That hasn't helped us. And we're going to play goal line. The give, number 34, Elvis Peacock. He gets a yard. Smothered under. Tackle goes to Tony McGee as they went with a dive play. Peacock now 16 carries, 44 yards. 10:39 left in the ball game. 2nd and 9 from the Patriot 22. Two wideouts. Waddy and Denard. Split backfield of Bryant and Peacock. The tight end is Hicks. Patriots on 2nd and 9 will play man coverage. Man coverage pass. Ferragamo. It's a draw. Bryant breaks through. Finally knocked down at the 3 by Raymond Claiborne. The draw busts for a big play. It's 1st and goal from the Patriot 3. Cullen Bryant slowly but surely getting his way to 100 yards. He now has 19 carries, 86 yards. He has a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. The Patriots will go 4-3. Man coverage, goal line. The give, number 44. That's Gorman, I believe. He's in on the dive. Trap right, he dives into the end zone. The former Penn State grad on his first carry goes 3 yards and a touchdown, and the Rams are now up 40-17. Let's watch that Gooman touchdown. And he's in. And here comes Pat Corral for the extra point to snap the place the kick. It is good. It's now 41-17. So the Rams, in their first playoff game, which was a play-in game, defeated the Jets 48-28, and now they've put 41 up on the Patriots. It has been a juggernaut offense, even though the Pats had picked off Vince Ferragamo twice. And let's see what Vinny's doing here. It's not like he's having a stellar day. He's only 8 of 13 for 138 yards. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. We've shut down the passing game as I wanted. We just gambled a little bit on offense, and it has cost us. Here's the kickoff by Corral. Back deep is Ivory, the short man of Brown and Courier. It's 4 yards deep, and Ivory takes a knee, and the Patriots take the ball out at the 20. They are down by a plethora. 24 points. 9:38 left in the game. The backfield will be Andy Johnson and Don Calhoun. They have to score and score quickly. Grogan will go to shotgun. Out wide will be Calhoun and Johnson. Francis will stay in the block and release. I'll actually go to the top of the screen to help out on Jack Youngblood. Need a medium out. Medium out to Andy Johnson. Grogan looking. Deflected by Reynolds. Intercepted by Reynolds, and he's in for the score! Did he get in? Or, yes, he does! Jack Reynolds picks off the ball. They're going to Andy Johnson. And it's now 47-17. Here's the replay, and that's a pick. 6. Extra point by Corral. And it's 48-17. And in the words of Don Meredith and our good friend Ron from Retro Sports Network, turn out the lights. The party is over. All good things must come to an end, and the Patriots season will be coming to an end at the 9 minutes and 32 seconds of this ball game. Here's the kickoff. And the return at the goal line. Brought out past the 50. A good return of 52 yards by Horace Ivory. And now the Patriots, once again, Grogan goes to shotgun. Their better receivers are their backs. And they're going to go out wide. Calhoun and Johnson will both go out wide. Morgan, they're going to look for Stanley Morgan on a medium slant. First down, Grogan back to pass, looking, dumps it down to Calhoun. He's got running room.
Roughing the passer.
Oh, we'll take that.
Number 85, 15-yard
Jack
penalty,
Youngblood
automatic.
introducing himself
First
to
down.
Steve Grogan, gets roughing the passer. So it's 1st and 10 on the LA 25, and we're going to look for Grogan's going to go under center. Play action, not that they're going to bite for that. Max protect as Calhoun, Johnson, and Francis will all stay in the block. And we're going to look for Harold Jackson. Harold Jackson on the medium fly. Grogan back to pass. Scrambles. Oh, he just led Jackson a little too far. Off his fingertips. Good coverage by Perry. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Everybody out wide once again as Johnson and Calhoun vacate the backfield. Grogan goes to shotgun. I shall be back in a moment. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. 2nd and 10, Patriots trailing by a plethora. Grogan in shotgun. Everyone out wide. Medium out. Andy Johnson. Shotgun. Grogan looking. Throws complete to Johnson. He turns it upfield, and he is brought down. It's a gain of 22, brought down at the 3. Andy Johnson, 6 receptions, 61 yards. The Patriots, as he's knocked out of bounds, I guess. The clock is stopped. We're going to go to the hurry-up, so the ball is on the Los Angeles 3. Grogan will go under center. Run counter. Andy Johnson. Trap left. They give it to Andy Johnson, and he gets nothing. In fact, a loss of 2. Now they go to the hurry-up. Tupu will come in. We don't go to the hurry-up. I formation. Calhoun. Dive play up the middle. Calhoun churns towards the end zone. Gain of 4. Hurry up. 3rd and goal from the 1. Again, they give it to Calhoun. On the dive. And he's in for the score! Touchdown, Don Calhoun. Great blocking by Mosey to Tupu. And it's now 48-23. Here's the extra point by John Smith, and it is good. So 48-24. The Patriots trail by 24. And here comes the onside kick by John Smith. And the Patriots recover the ball! They have it 1st and 10. On their 49, holy cow, Alan Clark recovers the ball for the Patriots, a backup running back. Andy Johnson comes back in the game. Everybody out wide. Francis will stay in to help block on the madman, Jack Youngblood. Grogan and shotgun. They need points and in a hurry. They're going to look for Don Calhoun. Calhoun. On the medium fly. Grogan doesn't like what he sees. Medium fly to Harold Jackson. Shotgun snap. Oh, he had Jackson. He threw it high. That's Grogan's 5th bad pass today. Grogan now 16 of 30, 169 yards, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown run. So it'll be 2nd and 10 at the New England 49. Again, Grogan in shotgun. Johnson goes out wide. Calhoun stays next to him as his personal protector in the backfield. Francis stays in the block. He will release. Calhoun. Screen to Don Calhoun. It pops. Come on, Don. Come on, Don. Close to that first gain of 10. First down. Here comes the hurry up. 7:25 left in the ball game. Again, Andy Johnson goes out wide. Or Calhoun goes out wide. Johnson also goes out wide. We're going to look for Russ Francis this time. Russ Francis on the long slant. Shotgun snap. Grogan looking. Throws! And Cromwell quickly closed on it. Or was it Cromwell? Yes, it was. Number 21. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Calhoun goes out wide. Andy Johnson stays with Grogan in the backfield as personal protector. Screen to Andy Johnson. Shotgun snap. Johnson goes to the screen. And he dropped the ball. Andy Johnson, who's had a very good day on offense, drops the ball. Brings up 3rd and 10, 6:54 left in this ball game and the Patriots season. And once again, the Rams put up over 40 points against an AFC East opponent. They crushed the Jets. Though the Jets rallied for 28 points. And pulled within 35-28, the Rams would put the game away with one last touchdown and defeat them 42-28. Calhoun goes out wide. Johnson goes out wide. Francis will stay in and block and release. Grogan's in shotgun. Morgan and Jackson are the wideouts. Medium out. Medium out to Stanley Morgan. Shotgun snap. Grogan scrambling. Dumps it to Calhoun, and he drops the ball. That's his 2nd drops. Everyone has the yips today. And now it's 4th and 10. They need to pick this up. There's no hope, but they need to pick it up. Jack Youngblood on the game with 4 hurries. Once again, Francis will stay in the block to help out on Youngblood. Andy Johnson is tiring. Vegas Ferguson will come in the game. Actually, let's go to Chuck Foreman instead, the former Viking. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Calhoun goes out wide. 3rd and 10. Foreman stays in. He'll block and release. Grogan's in shotgun. Short slant. Short slant, Stanley Morgan. Yes. Shotgun slant. Okay. Complete to Jackson on the out. He's got the first down. Gain of 12. The Patriots go to the hurry up. Max protect. Max protect. Calhoun, Foreman, Francis all staying in to block. Grogan in shotgun. Stanley Morgan. Long slant to Morgan. Shotgun. Complete that! Morgan catches it off the deflection and he's in for the score! Unbelievable! What concentration by Stanley Morgan. The ball was deflected and Morgan one hand grab and he goes into pay dirt. Let's watch that miracle over. Not that it's going to matter. Shotgun snap deflected and caught by Morgan. Touchdown on the 29-yard pass from Grogan to the Roadrunner Stanley Morgan out of Tennessee. I believe Morgan was a Tennessee volunteer in college. Bubba Husky would be proud of him. 48-30. Here's the extra point by John Smith. The snap to place the kick, and it is good. 48-31, 6:16 to play. You know what's coming, folks. The onside kick once again. Smith sets it up. Here's the kick. And the Patriots recover again as Westbrook recovers. Unbelievable back-to-back onside recoveries. And the Patriots are in business once again. 1st and 10 on their 49, 6:09 to play. And a little uneasiness settles in here at Anaheim Stadium as Grogan and the Pats come back out on the field. Calhoun tiring. Andy Johnson will come in. He's actually tiring too. Chuck Foreman, split backfield. Grogan under center. Screen to Chuck Foreman, the former Viking. Complete. Oh! Foreman drops the ball. Unbelievable. He had it with blockers out in front. And now it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. If you had the over, it sure looks good here, folks. 2nd and 10. Max protect. Johnson, Foreman, and Francis will all stay in the block. We're going to look for Harold Jackson on the medium hitch. Grogan back to pass, scrambles, dumps it to Francis. Francis cuts to the middle, and he's finally brought down by Cromwell. Gain of 12. They go to the hurry-up. Patriots go to the hurry-up. They need a quick score. Bomb post. Morgan. High-risk play. Dumps it down to Francis again. Francis again. Brought down this time by Jim Youngblood. Grogan quickly bringing the Patriots up to the line of scrimmage. Andy Johnson tiring, but they stay with the hurry-up. Screen to the former Viking Chuck Foreman. Complete. Foreman with blockers out in front. Foreman digging hard. Picks up 9 yards. And the clock will stop as Jim Youngblood goes off the field. And with that, we can get Andy Johnson off the field. Don Calhoun comes back in. And Chuck Foreman will go out. And Vegas Ferguson will come back in. So 4:51 to play. 48-31. Split backfield of Calhoun and Ferguson. The wideouts, Morgan and Jackson, the tight end. Francis, who's finally starting to get going, but they're mostly dumped down passes. Corner fade to Harold Jackson. Grogan throws it up in the corner, deflected by Perry. Incomplete. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Grogan on the bootleg. Doesn't like what he sees. Short slant to Morgan. Dumps it down to Calhoun. Gets it inside the 10. A gain of 8. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Clock at 3:43. First and goal from the LA 8. Patriots go to an I formation. Calhoun, trap left. Will it pop? Calhoun goes for 4. Brought down by Reggie Doss. Again, quickly to the line of scrimmage. Francis. Short hitch to Russ Francis. Incomplete. They wanted a flag from the Patriots sideline. They felt they were draped all over Francis. Clock stops, 3:56 to play. Third and goal. Tutupu comes in. I formation. Tutupu the up back. Calhoun behind him. Morgan and Jackson the wideouts. Francis at tight end. Third and goal. Corner fade. I don't like that play. Calhoun up the middle. I formation. Calhoun, touchdown! He turns his legs, and like the little bowling ball that could, he is in the end zone. Great blocking up front. Don Calhoun, 17 carries, 54 yards, and 3 TDs. The Pats have put another one up on the board. It's now 48-37. Let's watch that over. The replay. Don Calhoun, the little bowling ball that could, his third rushing touchdown. And here's the extra point by John Smith. You better make it, you piece of poop. And he just sneaks it through. The Patriots have pulled to within 10. The odds of us getting a third onside kick are slim to none, but we will be trying it. We have all 3 timeouts, though, and we have not stopped the Rams pretty much. As you can see, 48 points are up on the board. Although we have shut down their their passing game. Yeah, we got it. We got to go for the onside. The third time. Here's the onside. And this time, Elvis Peacock comes away from the bottom of the pile. And the Rams fans breathe a sigh of relief as they will have it 1st and 10 from the Patriot 48. Oh, my Lord. There was an opportunity. There was a pile-up. We didn't know who had it, but Peacock comes away with it. Peacock comes away with it. And now the Patriots, with 3 timeouts, need a stop. They're down by 10. I formation. Vince Ferragamo under center. We've held Ferragamo, who threw for over 300 yards against the Jets, in check. He's only 8 of 13 for 138 yards. And it's not like they rushed for a gazillion yards on 133. The turnovers have cost us, and I did go for it on 4th and inches on my 28, but we had it. That was a bad spot. We had it on the prior play, and they gave us a bad spot. All right, we're going to go with a 4-3. Normally the Patriots play a 3-4. 4-3 man goal line. Everyone up. Here's the handoff. Oh, come on! That's a huge run by Bryant. As he breaks through, the defense was all up front. He goes for 19, and just like that, Cullen Bryant, 20 carries, 105 yards, no longer held in check. That's 5.3 yards a carry and a touchdown. He has a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. And the clock continues to churn. 3:32 left. Rams up by 10. Patriots, 4-3, will play the run. And it's Peacock, and Peacock goes to the left and picks up 7. Patriots will use their first timeout with 2:44 to play. Rod Schultz gets his 8th tackle. As Clinton Parks notes, there are 2 defensive touchdowns. Yes, interception return and the stripped fumble return by Brzezinski, the interception return by Reynolds. And that is the difference, Mr. Parks. 2 tight end set now for the Rams. 2nd and 3. Man coverage for the Patriots. They'll play aggressive, trying to force a fumble. They're playing the run. And Cullen Bryant holds on with 2 hands as he's smothered under for a 1-yard loss. The Pats call timeout once again. So 2:39 to play. The Patriots have 1 timeout, a crucial 3rd and 4. They must keep the Rams to a field goal attempt, and it will still be a 2-score game. They now go to a 3 wideout set. The 3 wideouts for the Rams are Denard, Waddy, and Miller. The tight end is Hicks. Bryant is the lone running back. He has rushed 21 times for 104 yards and a touchdown. He also has a receiving touchdown. 3rd and 4, man coverage. We have our safety. Haynes is on Denard. Fox is on Miller. He can cover him. Billy Waddy, Claiborne should be able to cover him. He hasn't. We're going to stay with our 4-3. We're going to stay with our 4-3. We're not switching that out. We're definitely playing aggressive, and we're going to play the run. It's a give. Brian, it's stopped. There's no way you got a first down. Don't even freaking tell me you got a first down. 3 yards on the draw. 22 carries, 107 yards. Now 4.9 yards a carry. And Patriots will use their last timeout. And here comes Corral to attempt a field goal. If he makes it, it's only a 2-score game. If I hit him, if I go for the block kick and I hit the kicker, it's a first down. Watch for the fakes. The snap to place the kick, and he shanks it! Corral shanks it! The Patriots down by 10 with 2:27 to go. No timeouts. They take over 1st and 10 on their 20. Unbelievable. Hello, Jake Cruz. Hope all is well. Happy Thanksgiving. And here come the Patriots. Andy Johnson comes back in the game. Johnson and Calhoun in the split backfield, but you know they're not going to be there, as they're going to go out wide. Francis will stay in the block and release. Let's play him to the top, though. Reggie Doss is in the game. Oh, let's play him down low on Dreyer. So Jack Youngblood's out. Shotgun for Grogan. We need a big play right now, right here, right now. Long out. Long out to Stanley Morgan. Grogan back to pass, looking, and forced fumble by Doss. 7-yard loss. The Patriots recover it. The center, Linkaitis, falls on the ball. The clock's going tick, tick, tick. Max protect. I don't know if we're going to get the playoff. Long slant. Stanley Morgan. And they don't get the playoff. So with 2 minutes to play, it's 2nd and 17. The Patriots 38. The Rams 48, as Clinton Parks in the chat said. Those 2 defensive touchdowns were killers that the Rams have. That's the difference in the game here. And me going for it on 4th and inches on our 28, though we had it on 3rd down, and we had it, in my opinion, if you see the video, on 4th down, but oh well. 2nd and 17. We gotta get some kind of yards here. Medium fly. Stanley Morgan. Penalty.
False start.
Oh, come
Offense,
on.
Number 61, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
As Adams comes out of his stance. So it's now 2nd and 22. What to do on 2nd and 22? Well, you throw a screen to Andy Johnson and hope for the best. Johnson has it. He needs a big return, and he's brought down by Brzezinski. Gain of 8. We go to the hurry up. 3rd and 14. And head out of bounds. And again, we're going to go screen. They're going to be playing deep. Andy Johnson, screen to Andy Johnson. Here's the blitz. They pick it up. Oh, if he could have caught it, he had a bunch of room in front of him. Nuts. We picked up the blitz, too. Watch the corner blitz. Here's the blitz. We picked it up. Oh, if we hit Johnson, look at that. Watch that. Watch that. The only guy out here is 27. Oh, my God, he could have went on forever. 59 would have had to try to come over and cut the distance. So 4th and 14, this is it, folks. This is it, 48-38 Rams. Well, we got to go to Morgan. Everybody out wide. Youngblood's back in the game, so Francis will move to the top of the screen and help out to block Jack Youngblood. Grogan will be in shotgun. We need 14 yards. And we're going to say must pass. Where's quarterback must pass. He's going to throw the ball. Add a little bit to the route. Short and quick. That's too short. I mean, it'll add a little bit, but not enough. Medium slant. Medium slant, Andy Johnson. Yes. Shotgun snap, Grogan under duress, and he is sacked by Doss. That's Doss's 3rd sack of the day. Reggie Doss with 3 sacks, a turnover on downs as the Rams take over. 1st and 10 on the Patriot 13. The computer loves to run the score up, so we will play a 4-3 run defense. And it's given to 34, and that is Elvis Peacock on the counter. Gain of 4 clock running, brought down by Sugar Bear Hamilton. And again, we're going to play the run. We have no timeouts. They give it to Cullen Bryant. He goes to the right, no gain. Clock down to 28 seconds. We will play run, and that's the ball game. So the Patriots rally, but it falls 10 points short. And those 2 defensive touchdowns by the Rams are the difference, as Clinton Parks points out in the chat. So the Los Angeles Rams 48, New England 38 in a thriller here at Anaheim Stadium. The Rams, with their 2nd playoff victory, won in the play-in game where they beat the Jets 42-28. The Patriots got here by beating the Cardinals 38-10, but they shall advance no more. The Rams defeat the Patriots in our 1981 and done tournament 48-38 in a thriller at Anaheim Stadium. Let's go to the chat and say thank you to Ron from Retro Sports Network. Check out that great channel. Always great work Ron does. Thank you to Clinton Parks, and check out his channel. Thank you to Jake Cruz, Dave Little, Elan's Fictional Sports Universe. I just saw him. I'm sorry. Check him out. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Elan. And the original Grognard was in here. Great Military Strategy channel. JD, another wonderful channel, playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption. He's going to have a UFC tournament continuation tomorrow. Or Saturday, excuse me. Tribes Fan, check him out with his Vita Blue replay. Fandom D Saint, always a great friend of the channel. Movie and TV reviews. Thank you very much, everyone. Phantomatic was in here earlier. Another great friend of the channel. So it was a thriller. We just couldn't pull it out. My beloved Patriots are out. The Rams advance. So let's go to the box score quick. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning, as I didn't switch the screen. But thank you. I think it was Phantomatic or Dave Little pointed out we can't see Al. So I appreciate that. Let's go to the scoring, and let's bring that up. Screen will go black for a second. And we go to stat report, and it's up. And there was a lot of scoring. If you like scoring, you came to the right place. It was a shootout. In fact, the Patriots finally won a quarter, 21-14, but they lost every other quarter. They lose the game 48-38. New England would score first on an 8-yard Calhoun run, extra point good. That was in the first quarter. And then the Rams would score the next 4 times from the first quarter to the second quarter. Bryant, a 2-yard run. Corral, a 19-yard field goal. Corral, a 33-yard field goal. Then the strip fumble touchdown run by Brzezinski when he stripped Vegas Ferguson of the ball and had a 41-yard touchdown run on the fumble recovery. New England would get back on the board with a 34-yard field goal by John Smith at the 8:04 mark of the first, before the first half, and it was 20-10. But Ferragamo would hit out of the backfield Peacock for a 56-yard pass. Extra point good. 27-10. Patriots, Grogan with a 13-yard scramble on a 7-play drive made it extra point good, 27-17. Then the Rams would score 3 consecutive times and look like the ball game was put away by the fourth quarter. Ferragamo, 2-yard pass to Bryant, extra point good. Gooman, 3-yard run on his only carry for a touchdown. Then Reynolds, a 25-yard interception as we tried to dump it down to Andy Johnson. He stepped in front of that, deflected it, ran it in for 25 yards out. Corral kick, so it was 48-17. The Patriots would then come back with 21 points in the final 7:53 to make it interesting. Calhoun, a 1-yard touchdown run, extra point good. Grogan, a 29-yard pass. As it was deflected, Morgan concentrated, stuck his hand back, got it, and went in for a touchdown. Extra point good. And Calhoun, a 4-yard run. Patriots recovered 2 onside kicks, but could not get the third. They would lose 48-38 as Pat Corral missed an extra point, and the Pats still had a chance, down 10 with 3 minutes to play, approximately. But they lose 48-38. The Rams advance to the Elite Eight. The Patriots go home to Foxborough. Let's do a little player stat summary. Grogan threw the ball 45 times, completing 24, 271 yards, 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. He was sacked 4 times. Quarterback rating 60.5. Ferragamo was held in check. He threw for over 300 yards against the Jets, but not against the Pats. 138 yards on 8 completions and 13 attempts. He was picked off twice. He did throw 2 touchdown passes, 97.6 rating. Calhoun, 17 carries for 54 yards and 3 touchdowns for the Patriots. Grogan, 4 carries, 25 yards and a touchdown. Ferguson, 4 for 20, and he had that huge strip fumble for a touchdown. Tutupu, 3 for 2, and Andy Johnson, 2 for -1. Overall, the Patriots, 30 carries, 100 yards, 3.3 yards of carries, and 4 touchdowns on the ground. So we scored 38 points, but could not win. Cullen Bryant, who just was like a slow-moving stream that became a river, that became a rushing river, as he built up to 23 carries, 107 yards, 4.7 yards a carry, and a touchdown. Peacock, 18 for 55. Gooman, 1 for 3, and a touchdown. 42 carries by the Rams, 165 yards, 3.9 yards. It's the interception and the fumble for the touchdown that was really costly. And we did go for it on 4th and inches on our 28. But we hadn't stopped them, so I was like, I thought that was a good, I thought we had it on 3rd down, never mind, 4th down. Receiving, Andy Johnson, 7 for 69 for the Pats. Calhoun, 5 for 46. Francis at the end on dump down passes, 3 for 29. Foreman, 3 for 29. Jackson, 2 for 23. Morgan, 2 for 48 and a touchdown. Ferguson, 1 for 16. And Tutupu, 1 for 11. For the Rams, Bryant, 2 for 9 yards and a touchdown. Denard, 2 for 37. Peacock, 2 for 64 and a score. Waddy, 2 for 28. And that's it for that. We held them in. The defensive touchdowns were a killer in the big plays. They had the kick return that was huge. Right after we scored a 74-yard kick return. Dave Little says, nice game. Thank you, Dave. Glad you enjoyed. And the good news, which was really interesting, let's just check out John Smith, who I can't stand. He was 1 for 1 for field goals and 5 for 5 for extra points. That's a miracle. Pat Corral was 2 for 3 for field goals. He missed one at the end and was 6 for 6 for extra points. Leading tackler for the Patriots was Schultz with 8. They put absolutely no pressure on Ferragamo. Nelson had 1 hurry. That was it. Ferragamo, when he did throw, attempted to throw, he had all day. Again, the Rams ran the ball a lot. Big plays, what won the game for the Rams. Special teams and defense, big plays. Bishop, Haynes, and Adams, Julius Adams, had 5 tackles. Nelson with 4. Nelson also had an interception return for 24 yards, as well as Stanford, an interception return for 24 yards. For the Rams, they sacked Grogan 4 times. Doss got 3 of them. Brooks got 1. And Jack Youngblood chased them all over the freaking field. So a lot of pressure on Steve Grogan. Leading tackler was Jim Youngblood, the linebacker. Then Brooks with 8. Then Brooks with 7. And Doss with 5 and 3 sacks. They intercepted Grogan twice. Reynolds one for 25 yards and a touchdown return. And Cromwell, when we tried to force one into Francis, and he returned it for 5 yards. And that's the ball game, folks. Team stats. Patriots 349 yards, Rams 303. Time of possession even. The turnovers, drop passes, 5 by the Patriots, another killing. Bad passes, 5. So that's 10 bad plays right there. 5 drops, 5 bad passes. The Rams only had 1 bad play when it comes to something like that. It was 1 drop. Fairly even, my God. Again, no pressure on the quarterback for the Rams by the Patriots. So the Los Angeles advances 48-38, and I believe they will be taking on the Cowboys. We'll show you the brackets. Let's just end with the scoring summary. We'll hold that up there for a moment. Let's exit the game. Rams advance to the playoffs. Okay. And let's go to the brackets. Playoff brackets. Bring that up. Screen will go black for a moment. And there are the brackets. I was really hoping for that Patriot-Cowboy matchup, but it will be the Rams against the Cowboys, and I'll be playing as the Rams. My God, I haven't won a game in this round. Our last game to see who goes to the Elite Eight. A heated rivalry, the Dolphins in Oakland. That will be played maybe this weekend. I don't know. It might be. So I hope everyone enjoyed, as those are the matchups coming up. Our last matchup to see the Elite Eight matchups. Miami and Oakland, the winner will go to Buffalo. So far, San Diego will be at Philadelphia, Atlanta at Cleveland. The Rams, who just defeated the Patriots in a thriller 48-38, will be at Dallas. And that's another interesting matchup. In the 79 playoffs, the Rams would bump out the heavily favored Cowboys in the playoffs and move on to beat Tampa Bay in the NFC Championship and lose to Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl. And I think in 80, the Rams got bumped off by the Cowboys in the playoffs. So, and Miami and Oakland winner will play Buffalo. Sal Red Sox fans saying thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Health and happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. You know what's coming. Peace.